A lot of you guys couldn't maintain a relationship with any kind of race of woman here in America.
She's automatically assuming that we're the issue.
Timothy, sweetheart, your Merrill Lynch job is not going to be able to afford how much I spend in a freaking year.
Women are finally waking up and realizing that they're married to didn't marry for love. They married for the benefits. It was purely transactional.
It sounds like a you problem. Welcome back, guys. This is Jay. This is More to Life, and I got more for you coming. And you know what it is: more of women that think they do, but don't make sense at all. Let's hop right into it.
So I'm gonna make something very clear, and this is for the Pookies and Ray Rays. These are for the guys that don't appreciate their own black women. As an Afro-Latina woman who passes for African American in this country, I do not appreciate how you guys talk about your women, especially when you come to my country and you say that you guys say about your women. It's not cool.
Now look at this.
What money? What money? Y'all don't have no money. We talking about men that's going overseas buying women for $40. What money?
Not aware, white men have privileges that most black men don't even have. So what you so worried about them for? And if you don't even have the money that they have, why are you even talking about them? You are comparing yourself to people that you can't even compete with.
Wasn't me.
If you want to come to my country, have a good time, and you want to freaking spend your money and whatever, marry one of, do your thing. But do not come over there bringing your weird racial issues. We already have racial issues in our country. So to try to divide women
Wasn't me.
even more is my issue. Stop switching up.
Now, guys aren't trying to divide. You know what it's like? It's like these women don't watch what's happening. They don't watch TikTok themselves. They just watch themselves on TikTok.
Facts.
That's what it is, right? And that's facts. Because obviously she has a TikTok account. She's watching herself and watching fun content she wants to watch. She doesn't watch other women doing the same thing she does. She doesn't watch anything else but what she watches. You know, she's in her own rat trap. Because if she knew what was happening, she wouldn't be talking like this. She would say, "Oh yeah, I get it." Because a lot of women that are in the country I'm in right now, they get it.
So to try to divide women even more is my issue.
What are you talking about?
Stop switching up on me when you find out I'm Afro-Latina or that I speak Spanish or don't do that, because it really grinds my gears. It's disgusting.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
And the only time you guys are really showing who you really are is when you're talking badly about black women. And the women that are okay with it, that condone it, they're doing whatever the hell they need to do.
See, always back to that same argument. Now, this is the thing. When I talk, it's not just about a color. It's about the whole society. And that's how guys feel. It just so happens that a lot of the passport bros are mostly black men, right? So, of course, that's what they're going to be talking about. So, it doesn't matter if you're Afro-Latino or whatever it may be. If you don't understand men's issues, so you don't understand why that's happening. Now, it is true. Guys do need to stop voicing that and saying, "Oh, women are like this." It shouldn't be a comparison, right? I didn't make a comparison with my lady until I started making passport bro content. I mean, I talked about it, but it wasn't like a non-stop thing where I just talked about it every day, you know. And I'm sure a lot of guys are not doing it as well. So she is looking at TikTok. She probably is looking at that content and saying, "Okay, this is what you guys are doing. You're just talking about the bad." And yes, guys should be talking about the bad because it's horrible.
To grab the opportunity to be here in America. And when they find out that that's not your intention, bro, you'll never be the only one. You'll never be the only one. It's okay. Run with it. I hope you have a good life. But don't talk about black women to other women. Because you know what? I like foreign men. I've dated foreign men my whole life. And when they ask me about black men or Latino men, I'm like, I just don't date them. I mean, if one comes along that I really like, hell yeah. But I don't date them. I like you. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about us. Okay? That's my baby. And if you're able to come to a country and form a good relationship with a foreign woman, cool. But for them to come out feeling comfortable saying what they're saying about black women, absolutely not cool. Because we know what those comments, what is said, is really directed to black women. We all know. But let's be clear. A lot of you guys couldn't maintain a relationship with any kind of race of woman here in America.
And women like you is the reason why they're getting it. Because y'all do sound language. Shaming, insulting, guilt, and need to be right.
But that's the culture you guys created. You go to France, you go to this and that. The men, they'll have a sexual relationship with a woman there and it's just for fun and they'll still treat them like a human being. Over here, you guys dog them out.
You assume too much.
And then you expect women to always have a kind heart towards you or even want to give you a good time just cause? I don't think so. Learn to be kind to people so you don't have to leave your own country to fight somebody. Because, of course, you're hiding who you really are.
She's automatically assuming that we're the issue. And you already can tell she's in another country with the way she's talking. The same thing like those videos you see back in the day, not so much now. You even see them from Spanish woman, her Spanish black woman. You see them from, I've even seen a video from a Filipino woman one time, which didn't make any sense to me. I've seen a video from African women and women of different cultures that are taking up sides, not realizing what the issue is, haven't done any research. Same thing with her. Because if she did deep research, she would say, yeah, it's horrible back home. But anyway, let's move on.
100% it's hard to date as a stay-at-home daughter. Most guys find out what I do and they're like, oh my God, like I have to upkeep with her. Like, Timothy, sweetheart, your Merrill Lynch job is not going to be able to afford how much I spend in a freaking year. I'm only here because I like you.
Your Merrill Lynch job won't be able to afford what I spend in a year. Right there, it says here, wow, you must marry for the money and then divorce him and take the money. Typical gold digger. Your Merrill Lynch job, though, like, come on now. How much is a guy making at Merrill Lynch? Depending on what he does, he could be the manager of Merrill Lynch. What if he is the general manager running the Merrill Lynch? What if he is making top money? Let me break it down. 1 second, guys. Merrill Lynch salary. I'm doing this on the fly, guys. Now, shows a customer service person makes $48,000. A managing director makes $546,000. An associate makes $90,000. A client associate makes $66,000. Right? So obviously she must be talking to the guy making $90,000, right? Because she wouldn't even consider the customer service representative making the 48. Could you imagine her talking to the customer service representative or even the management client associate making 66? She wouldn't dare. Look at those lips. They look fake. Do they look fake or are they real, guys? Seem like they're fake, right? Her lips is fake. She looks like she's painted on. Come on now. But anyway, guys, let's move on.
The main chick is just being duped by love into not receiving compensation.
Go watch her video. She hits it out of the park. This is why the divorce rate is so high and it's women filing for divorce. Women are finally waking up and realizing that the they're married to didn't marry for love. They married for the benefits. It was purely transactional. Men want a woman like their mother. Free labor, run you into the ground, look the other way when he does something bad, when he puts his hands on you, when he cheats. His mama excused all his...
Now, it sounds like a you problem.
Damn!
Most men are transactional. They don't marry you for love. Really, it sounds like an excuse to divorce men, and then that's a transaction, right? You're not going to talk about that part. You're not going to talk about all of the women divorcing men and taking them for everything they have. You're just talking about you having to go through hardship, or even you probably didn't want to cook and clean. I bet. Let her finish.
All his bad behavior. And she excused his father's cheating. So he's going to expect that of you. Most men are narcissists. Narcissists have no emotion. Huh? Everything is purely transactional, including their relationships. So while you're at home doing every damn thing, he's out in the streets taking good care of the side chick and spending money on her because he can't control her.
See, it's a you problem. But anyway, let's move on.
I gotta get like a partner or something, dude. I gotta get somebody.
Did you guys see that? This girl said she's 40 years old, tired of being used on Tinder. I mean, what do you expect? I can tell from in her face, she was a baby doll when she was younger. Her age caught up to her. Just kept, no, I don't want him. No, I won't take him serious. Drinking and drugging. Then 40 hit. And what happened with her is she probably held on to it longer. Then she hit around 35 and the wall smacked like a ton of bricks. Boom! Just hit her. Pakatow. Rockatow. The wall made sound effects in her face. Rockatow. And made it on her. And guys just weren't coming around that much. So guys, they will, and you're finding out now, guys will smash. But at the time, when you were smashable, that's when you were marriageable. Now you're only smashable. That's it. But that's when you're marriageable because guys seen you as, wow, I want to be with her. I'd be with her long term. But how many guys did you pass up? But anyway, guys, you already know. Continuous thing, but it's definitely more to life.